Oh, what do we have here? Today we have mom kills her 15-year-old daughter and thinks she going home. Girl, your ass going to jail. Thank you guys for tuning in. And without further ado, let's get it.
Oh, my daughter. I did not kill my daughter.
Okay, so why are you sitting right there in the police interrogation room?
What did you have against her?
Nothing.
Ooh.
I love my daughter very much. And I don't know what to do, and I don't want my daughter to die.
How can you raise somebody for 15 years, birth them for 9 months, raise them for 15 years, and then do the unthinkable to them?
And I'm sorry.
No,
Angela
don't be
McElmurray,
sorry. You sorry that you got caught.
World's most terrible mother.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to be talking a lot during this shit because this type of pisses me off. So if you don't like somebody that talk a lot through their videos, get the fuck off the page. I don't care about your comments. This is for the people that actually like this. Have a good day.
Is right now she thinks she's going home after taking the life of her daughter.
I just did things in a bad way.
Oh, no. What do you mean by that?
Just her though.
Because I just did things that I shouldn't have did. If I could take it all back, I would. And
If you knew you wasn't supposed to be doing it, then why you did it?
But even now, detectives have no idea the kind of murder case they have on their hands, because
A hell of a hot one.
The McElmurray home, they will find increasingly disturbing secrets from Jeanette Maples' tragic past
Woo!
to her evil mother.
When they put that type of music on, the video finna be fire.
Am I going to go to jail? I'm just asking.
Where do you want to go?
Prison.
What for?
Isn't that where I belong?
Why would you take her
On
out to
December
jail?
9, 2009, a 911 call was made, one that would later send shockwaves through the entire city of Eugene. The call came from 154 Howard Avenue, reporting a person not breathing. When firefighters and paramedics arrived, what they encountered was far from a routine emergency. Lying on her back was 15-year-old Jeanette Marie Maples. Standing next to her was her mother, Angela Darlene McElmurray, laughing, agitated,
Dang, her mama should have swallowed.
and displaying a demeanor that extremely disturbed responders. Present in the home was also her stepfather, Richard Anthony McElmurray, quiet and withdrawn, offering very little to authorities. Jeanette was rushed to Sacred Heart Medical Center, but she had already passed away. Now, deputies weren't just trying to determine the cause of Jeanette's death, they were trying to understand how a parent, especially a mother, could allow something like this to happen.
Facts. Like, how do you call yourself a mother?
And to do that,
I don't know no mother in this chat that could do this to their child.
they brought in Angela for questioning.
What do you want to know? I don't understand. I mean, what?
If they pretty much already know what happened, they just want to get your sequence of events.
So we appreciate you coming down and talking to us and
No problem.
voluntarily coming down here. But because you are in a closed area in a police station, I want you to understand your rights. So, understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions on them at all?
Does this mean I'm getting arrested?
No, that you're here voluntarily. You came down on your own, so.
And you can stop, you're free to stop this interview at any time you want, okay?
But then that makes me bad, doesn't it?
No, you have a right to not talk to us anytime you want.
I have been
Okay.
Okay.
You and Richard have been married for how long?
since 2002.
2002?
Yes.
Good.
And just so I'm clear, I know that you probably already told Aaron, just so I'm clear, how long have you lived in your house?
Our new home?
Yeah.
Oh, she about to cry. She wasn't crying when she did this shit. Don't show no emotions now.
Okay, and how long
Damn.
have you been in Oregon?
We've been here over 4 years. No, over 4 years now.
Okay.
So probably 5 years now.
From where?
Sacramento, California.
Sacramento, okay. How long did you live in Sacramento?
All my life.
All your life, really? Who all?
It's all wet.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I'm just
Who all was living in the Howard address?
me, my husband, my daughter Jeanette, my daughter Patience, and my son Bubba, or Richard.
You got a son?
Okay.
Oh, damn.
So
So you just broke up the whole fucking family. You piece of you lint liquor.
like I said, we talked to Rich for quite some time, but sounds like the two youngest children go to public school.
Yes,
And what about Jeanette?
Jeanette's homeschooled with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I've homeschooled her for 2 years now.
Okay. What does that day entail as far as homeschooling?
What do you mean?
I mean, what kind of curriculum do you use?
Algebra.
In addition to Jeanette, Angela has 2 other children from a previous marriage and a son with Richard. As the abuse continued over time, the other children would have been exposed to it, seeing and hearing the trauma Jeanette endured.
Well, Richard did sleep in the living room for a little while until his, because he's a heart victim, so
Right.
it was kind of hard for him to.
Right.
So do you have beds in the living room then?
Well, we have beds, yes.
Okay, so everybody had their own bed in there?
Well, no, there was a futon,
Okay,
which me and Bubba slept on,
okay.
and then Patience had her bed.
And where did
And
you,
then
Y'all was sleeping on the futon? That motherfucker must have been mighty comfortable.
Jeanette had her blanket, big thick blanket, on the ground with us, with the pillow.
Okay, so Jeanette was
Next
to-
all of us. We
next
were
to-
all in the living room all the time,
Okay.
together, as a family, until we started getting things ready, like in the rooms and this and that, everything else.
well, tell us how your typical day would start. Like this morning, you homeschool the kids and the other ones you
No.
had to get up and go to school? You
They were
homeschool?
sick,
Oh, they
so
were?
they stayed home.
Okay,
Yes. And Jeanette, I would homeschool her, but she wasn't really, I didn't go to Walmart, so I went
You homeschooled the one that you. So you spent a lot of time with this baby and you still had. What? Nah.
to Walmart to do some shopping. And when I came home, my husband said that Richard and Jeanette were arguing or whatever, and he put on her timeout, and she fell. And I supposedly hit her head. When she hit her head, she had like a little gash right here, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a doctor.
right.
I don't know. I asked
That shit don't sound right.
my husband to look, is she gonna be okay? What's going on? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
What do we need to do? So I had butterfly
Call the ambulance.
stitches
Mhm.
to where I kind of put it together, and she was fine, and then all of a sudden she just laid down and went to sleep, and I was like, are you okay? I don't want to touch you, I'm sorry.
Right.
Are you okay, Jeanette? Wake up, eat breakfast, time
I would have been like, get your motherfucking hands off me.
to eat with the kids, and she wouldn't get up. She would not get up, and I was
What time was that?
like, this morning when I got up,
okay.
yeah,
And she was on her blanket there? Or was she in the other room?
living room.
Living room, okay.
But I was like, come on, you gotta wake up, it's time to eat, what's going on? But she, and I was
Right.
like, man, something's going on with my kid, there's something wrong, and it didn't dawn on me, dang it, man, take her to the dang hospital, and I didn't
Why didn't it dawn on you to take your child to the hospital if they not acting like themselves? I mean, that's the first thing I'm gonna do. My baby look like she not acting like herself. We going to the hospital. That's just common sense. Or what's something more strenuous that happened that you don't want to tell detectives that you're trying to hide, but they already fucking know anyway. So what really happened? Because I don't believe that shit. Your daughter hits her head. You don't take her to the hospital? What a fucking coinky dink. That's just so coincidental, right? Get the fuck out of
do it
here.
on purpose. I swear to God, I didn't do it on purpose. Never do it on purpose. No. I asked my husband, and he said she's gonna be okay. And just stitch it up. Clean it up, and
You ain't doing it on purpose, but sound like you did.
everything's gonna be fine. Obviously, it wasn't fun.
I'm gonna remember that text when she's talking later on in this video. I'm definitely gonna remember that shit. Oh my gosh.
So she fell this morning.
My husband said
What the freak happened? The volume, of course. Of course, the fucking volume. Why is the volume muted? I have no idea. Let's go.
just stitch it up, clean it up, and everything's gonna be fine. Obviously, it wasn't fine.
So she fell this morning.
My husband said that when I came home, he said that she had put on a timeout because it's either a sit down or a stand,
Mm-hmm.
for 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And she fell.
Who would typically discipline her in your family? If any of the kids needed
My
discipline,
husband.
he would. How would he typically discipline them?
He put him on a timeout. He told me that
Today he did.
no, not today. I don't think today. No, not today. A couple weeks ago, he was very.
Her energy just throws me off. It just rubs me the wrong way. I don't know why, but I don't know. It's like looking at it like a demon or something.
How about you? How do you discipline the kids when it's your job to do it? You don't?
I don't know. It's like for me, I'm like an energy reader, a vibe reader, spirit reader. Like I could just see certain things, and it's just like that's why I be like, I need to get away from you. Huh.
Out.
Time out. You don't.
I try to
And why she keep moving, bro? She making me nervous, and we on camera.
Walk away, of course, we get upset, just like they get upset.
Right.
So just,
When's the last time you had any of the kids?
I haven't,
You have them?
no,
Not Jeanette or
none.
either the other two? Not in her whole life?
No, but I mean, it's not like,
Okay. And how you said that Richard would discipline them how?
he put him on timeouts.
Okay.
Sit down over there and, behave and this and that. Other than that, that was it,
How long would a timeout last?
Not that long. Goodness gracious. Bubba's to where he's 5 now, so, I don't even go all my time out. I tell him, 10 minute, you got a 10-minute timeout, you know what I mean? Stop it, sit down. But I won't go the whole time.
Right.
I never did.
Right.
I just say, okay, sometimes go, okay, you're done. Come on, come here. I want to talk to you, and this is, don't do, and no.
When's the last time you saw Richard spank? You said you haven't. When's the last time you saw Richard spank one of the kids?
I don't. I'm not in there watching.
Yeah, but when's the last time
Why not?
he told you he
He
had?
told me it was a while back. I don't remember.
Which kid was it? Jeanette. Okay. What about mealtime? Do you guys typically sit down at the table and have a family
We usually
meal?
eat in the living room
The whole family?
because the table's kind of with stuff and
The whole family together though?
all family together.
Okay, and what do you
And the
guys-
reason why she's so skinny, honest to God, is when she split her lip a while back. I did not know exactly how to feed her, not feed her, but give her, and I wanted to give her soft stuff.
Right.
So my husband told me, look, cheese
She is not making sense the fuck at all.
sandwiches, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, just so she could, be careful with the stitch, you know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't come undone, eggs, stuff like that. Not hard stuff, pretzels, chips, I couldn't give her none of that stuff. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to call my mother-in-law, let her know what I should do because my daughter is going to get too skinny. And I don't want her to get skinny.
When did she hurt her lip?
She hurt her lip about, when we first, October.
October?
Because it was the dog got loose. So she was outside running around with the kids trying to catch her. And there was like a little tree stump in a brand new house, not in the house, but outside. And she tripped and fell. And of course we got her.
It's surprising that she genuinely seems to think detectives will believe her story, that they were a normal, functioning family.
I don't believe shit she's saying, y'all.
When, on the other hand, there's a mountain of evidence contradicting those very claims. Back in 1995, California Social Services took custody of Jeanette due to mistreatment. And yet,
In 95?
nearly
Shit.
6 years later, Angela regained custody and went on to marry Richard. Detectives might have been willing to
He look like he be doing shit too.
overlook the chaos and dysfunction in Angela and Richard's marriage, but when a child is the one forced to suffer the consequences of those choices, that's where the line is drawn. There was no way on earth they were going to let that slide.
Well, you told me on the way over here that you said she eats a lot.
She does eat a lot. She does. And then when the lip thing happened.
Every time I hear a parent say that about their child, I'll be like, and you probably made them feel like shit for it. And you probably abused them for it.
And they was like, what do I do?
And 9 times out of 10, I'd be right.
I don't know what to do. I asked my husband, what do I do?
Too painful for her to eat them.
Well, it's just I didn't want to split open again.
Right.
I wanted to heal.
Was it just the bottom lip or?
It was the bottom, and then when she fell outside with the groceries, she got the top.
Oh, she fell again?
Outside.
Well, I can tell you that we've talked to both your children, and we talked to Richard for a long time. And there's a little bit of difference in your stories.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to start over and tell us the truth?
I love when they say that, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it. Like, gotcha, bitch.
And you called her today.
We called her, yes. My husband did, yes.
Right, and you talked to her.
Yes.
You remember what you told her?
I told her that I need help. I told her that,
What do you need help for?
I don't know what to do,
Did you tell her anything about you went too far tonight? Discipline? Mm-hmm.
You definitely said that.
Tonight?
Right. Today.
I did not tonight.
They know. With that question, that line of question that they just asked you, you should have just went ahead and came clean. They know.
Am I gonna go to jail?
Dub it.
I'm just asking.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here's the deal. We need to talk to both the kids, you and Richard, which is what we're doing. Then we talk to the people that have been to the house, and then we compare the notes. Basically, that's what we do. It's an investigation. I mean, that's what we have to do. We have to ask questions. We have to ask tough questions, and they have to determine.
Now she want to be the kid with the sour face.
By what they see.
Where's the sour face when this baby needed justice? When this baby just needed some love.
There, if you're being truthful or not. Okay?
This is your chance to tell your side of the story. So, you know what I mean? We just want you to be honest with us.
Okay.
Pretty much, they basically saying we know what happened.
If you need to tell us to the best of how you can remember what happened.
I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Dr. Richard.
Can you explain any of those injuries? You can't? None of them?
You better explain them before they just come up with their own sequence of events they think that happened.
The room you have marked as a girl's bedroom. What are we going to find in there?
Dressers.
What else?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
Why do I know?
Because we talked to the people that are out there.
Oh shit. And she doing this with no lawyer. And how you gonna do something to somebody and you ain't even got no motherfucking lawyer? Come on, man. We can't be this dumb.
So tell us what we're going to find there.
We've talked to patients. We've talked to Richard Jr.
If it's an accident,
Richard.
if it's an accident, try
That
to explain
part.
that. But you need to tell us why we see what we see in that room.
The violence wasn't sudden. It had been happening for years. In early 2006, when the family
And it's documented. They got this shit. Oh yeah, you cook, baby. Stick a fork in you. You done.
moved to Eugene and Jeanette was enrolled in public school, the signs were already there. Classmates noticed how unusually thin she was and how often she seemed hungry, as if she wasn't getting enough to eat at home. But what truly worried them were the things she shared in her letters. She wrote about harsh punishments, being subjected to degrading forms of punishment as discipline, forced physical discomfort for extended periods, and denial of basic necessities, treatment her classmates found deeply alarming. This was systematic humiliation, which had been going on far longer than Angela wants to admit.
Why don't
Damn.
you tell us what happens in that back bedroom?
My husband.
What does he use?
A belt.
What kind of a belt?
So you let your husband be the child. That's not his. That is wild to me.
A belt. Just a long belt.
Ma'am, please.
That's why her side was so messed up. Because when
I'm in a video and you're just twirling and shit.
no metal. No metal.
Just the leather.
No metal. Just the leather.
How often would
Not many times.
No.
Honest to God, no.
We're just here talking to you. We're just getting your side of the story. So, how come Jeanette, and not the other one?
I don't like that look she puts on her face. It is very annoying. She's just gonna keep twirling her.
Stealing, lying.
Oh
They
man.
don't steal. They ones don't lie.
Stealing food?
No, just taking things that don't belong to her.
basically Jeanette never
I never understand when parents say that shit. How is she taking things that don't belong? It's the house that she lives in. Everything like what? I'm sorry, y'all.
left the house. Who did she steal?
If you want a house where nobody takes shit that they not supposed to, don't have no fucking kids. Cause kids are gonna automatically assume, hey, this is my mom's stuff. It's mine. I can mess with it. You get what I'm saying? Even when you tell them not to mess with it, we humans. What are we finna go mess with? The shit that people tell us not to mess with, especially as kids. Come on now.
Us?
How does she steal from you? What does she take from
She
you?
couldn't go anywhere with it. You didn't let her leave the house.
And I can tell you, Angela, we know the answers to these questions before we ask them. She did not eat with the family. She did not watch
She
television.
did too eat with the family. She ate right there in the living room
She
while
did
we
not-
ate.
She did not eat what the family ate. The family ate a nice turkey
She
dinner.
said, no, I don't think so. She had turkey too, and that was because of her lip and stuff like that. And I didn't want to give her so much stuff. And I already
That's bullshit. Come on now.
knew that.
Now you want to get in your feelings, girl. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm
Bye.
telling the truth over that. I am. Honest to God, I am.
I don't think you are.
15-year-old, right?
My 15-year-old.
She's 15.
Yes, she is.
It's almost impossible to understand that a parent could inflict such kinds of cruelty on one of her own. But for Angela, it wasn't the worst she did. Because what comes next will leave even these seasoned detectives in absolute horror.
Did you wash the
Wow.
handles on the sink?
Yes.
Okay. Would you turn the water off underneath the sink sometimes?
At nighttime, I did, yes.
Okay. Why would you do that?
So she's not up at night drinking all kinds of water.
Why is that?
I don't know. I mean, she gets water in the day. I don't know.
Did you do stuff?
I did wrong. I shouldn't have turned the water off. I should have left the water on. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have water with the belt. I shouldn't have done that. That was horrible of me. I understand that. I shouldn't have done any of the other stuff that I did. Hands up. I understand that. I'm very sorry. I don't know how.
Nah, it's too late to apologize. Let me sing my song to her. It's too late to apologize.
I can take it back. I didn't do the injury on the head. I did not do that. I know that she probably died because of the injury on the head. Through the school, she fell down. I did not kill my daughter over. I didn't do that.
What about her lip? How'd that happen?
Fell down and fell on the ground and smacked it open on the outside of the house with the dog.
I asked you that for a reason because I already knew the answer. I wanted you to be honest with me.
Hello. Hello.
Give you a chance. So were those caused by her teeth?
And now work? No. Well, my daughter's gonna bite me.
Could it have been once accidentally got angry and did something like that? With the palm of your hand?
Like this.
Okay.
This is from outside.
Okay. Is that how she cut her lip?
You know that she always tries to clean up her behavior? That shit is so psychopathic and narcissistic. Oh, it wasn't that hard.
No.
I wish this baby would have been here to say, oh, this is what's happening at home.
She cut that outside from falling.
How does she fall?
Exactly.
The dog, trying to catch the dog.
I feel like that's cap.
Honest.
I feel like that's really cap.
I don't think you're being honest.
Her demeanor gives off a little kid that's just gotten in trouble.
I am being honest. I told you. I am sorry.
When officers searched the home, the condition of the space told its own story.
I bet
They
it
found
did.
objects that appeared to have been used for discipline and visible damage throughout the house.
Objects? What do you mean objects?
Suggested things had escalated far beyond control.
It did.
Yet Angela presents herself as just another parent, perhaps someone who struggled, someone who claims she simply made mistakes. What she doesn't seem to understand is just how serious her actions are. This isn't simple neglect or a mistake in judgment. This is a crime
child.
so severe that no amount of excuses can disguise the truth.
You
No,
can't.
she did not hit anything. She didn't hit her head in the room. She did not hit her head in the room. She didn't.
Where'd she hit that one at?
On the wall.
I know, which room?
Living room. Hallway.
The living room hallway is where? Oh, is that the door jam that's broken?
No.
What?
The doors to our bedrooms and stuff like that were already pretty
This
much
has got to be the worst mom in the history of momdom. Like, god dang.
nailed and stuff.
What about
When we first moved in.
what about when you used to discipline her by slamming the door on her?
Huh? I slammed the door on my daughter.
Why would your 5-year-old tell us that?
I didn't slam the door on my daughter.
And coming from the horse's mouth. You heard what he just said? He just said, your daughter, your 5-year-old. Kids just don't sit up and make stuff up that they don't know about.
I'm just asking you why.
I'm just telling you, I did not
Especially
slam the door
not
on
no
my
shit
daughter.
like that.
Why would
Bubba, Richard, I don't know, but I did not slam the door on my daughter.
so he's lying?
He is not lying, but he's not.
So what is he doing? If he not lying, then that mean he was telling the what?
I don't know. I didn't slam the door on my
What
daughter.
about plastic strips in Bubba's room? Did you hit her?
No.
You never did?
No.
I think she lying.
Oh, come on. I would not do that. I swear.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm the type of person, once you tell me one lie, I think you lying all the time now. Like, you might as well just put yourself as a liar. Because you lie to me, for me, life is so simple. I fear nobody on this earth. I fear nobody on this earth that much that I gotta lie to them. Nobody. Maybe my parents when I was a kid, because my mom used to, But it wasn't this shit, but, just regular butt whipping. But in my adult years, I've just never just feared somebody so much to sit there and just lie. So that's why I'm like, bro, if you lie to me about this, you lie to me about anything. You feel me? And she done already sat up there and lied. She sat up there and lied.
There's a lot of stuff that people are saying that are your close relatives that care about you are saying this stuff. They probably expected you to be honest with this stuff too. And
they probably did.
I did not take anything out of Bubba's here with it. I didn't.
Okay.
Calm down. You about to have a aneurysm.
But he made the motion that he's seen you.
My son?
Yeah.
I never did it in front of him.
Well, at some point he saw it.
No, I never did it in front of him. Honest to God.
Where did you go?
I went into the room and did it.
Oh my God, you stupid. Really? So you don't think he ain't see you and didn't hear it? So his eyes just work, not his ears, right? Come on, man.
The girls'
The
room?
girls' room, yes.
Did you close the door?
Yes.
Could he hear it?
I don't think so.
Well, he sure knows what's going on in that girl's room.
did you turn the TV up real loud to cover it?
Well, I put the games on. I didn't want him to see what I was doing because it wasn't cool what I was doing.
Obviously.
Why would you do that? Why would you do it?
Thank you. Thank you. Why the fuck would you do that?
Maybe I'm the one who needs help.
Well,
Nah, you don't.
if you know you don't want your
We not finna turn this on you. Girl, fuck you. You evil. You are an evil human being. You could put it back up for adoption if you was gonna do her like this. Give her a chance at a normal life. Instead, you abused her.
to know what's going on because it's bad.
And she not even here no more to heal from it.
So why?
I don't know why. I don't. If I could take it all back, I would. And I know I
No,
can't.
no, you wouldn't.
I know.
The only reason you want to take it back now is because you got caught. Because you've been doing this shit for a long time. You just went too far this time, and she ended up not making it. Now you got to pay for it. Don't be sorry for it now.
Exactly.
I don't
Shit.
think you're that sorry. I don't know.
I am sorry.
Let me finish.
You not. You not, because all you doing is trying to make the situation smaller than what it is. But what you did was so horrendous and so evil. A child,
Richard to take the blame for it all.
not even body, not even fully developed yet.
Well, what do you think's gonna happen?
Go to jail.
So that's why you want Richard to take the.
I don't
Go
want
to
him to
jail?
take the blame. I want him to be able to raise the kids. I'm sorry.
But you said getting the kids. Are you lying about that?
No,
Getting the kids.
Yes.
With what?
I don't know with what, but yes, he has. Can I say my husband?
I can't promise you that, but not right now. We're not. We need to take
They need to take his ass to jail too. These kids need better than these two.
a break and then we're going to come back in for.
Can I please go out of here?
Well, I think we're getting close to being done. And then you go out of here.
To jail?
She's so stupid.
see if he's in the room once every time.
You're gonna go get him for me?
I'll go see if he's over there.
And if he is,
I'll ask him.
can you please let me see my husband? Please.
Do you want me to tell him something?
I just want to see him.
Are they really finna let her see him? Cause if so, that would be some bullshit. I'm not gonna even lie to
Hey,
you.
he's just over in 175 where you're at.
Can you go see him, please?
Well,
Please.
he's actually resting right now. Anyway, I'll walk you over there.
I want to go see my husband. Please let me go see my husband. I was honest with you. I did everything you told me to do. Please let me go see him. Please.
Well, the reason, obviously we
Is it because he doesn't want to see me?
No, the reason that we keep you separated is because we have to get your story and his story. If we get them combined,
I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm finished. Honest to God, I told you the whole truth and I don't have anything else to say because I told you everything. Honest to God, I have. If there was things that I can change, I would change them now. That's why I knew it was not cool. Okay? That's bad. I already know that that's bad. I mean, look at my marks on my daughter. That's not good. That's bad. I know that. I do. I did things that I shouldn't have done. I wish I never did them. I wish I could take everything back, but I can't take it back because it's already been done. I understand that. I'm sorry.
That is not a remorseful person. That is not a person that is truly sorry for their actions.
And that doesn't even make a difference, does it?
what's that?
Me saying sorry.
Hell no.
It does.
Girl, your ass going to jail.
That, she's saying sorry. Oh, whoop-de-doo, because you know what? Now her daughter's dead. Now she's sorry.
Exactly.
Well,
I shouldn't have did things the way that I did. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't. Honest to God, I wish I didn't.
With
Yeah,
Angela
I
playing
don't
the
believe
victim
that.
and still holding back key truths, detectives turned their attention to her husband, Richard.
Okay, Richard, and just to let you know, the interview
How does he still have hair on his head after dealing with a woman like this?
room is being
She has no control over her emotions or her impulse.
digitally and audibly recorded. Camera right up
I
there.
understand that.
Okay, and that's what we do. This is Detective Finley, and we've already talked to Mark Nelson, Detective Nelson, and we're here to talk about this thing that happened to Jeanette.
Before you say that, can I say something? Are
Sure.
we being taken to jail or what?
No, what he said was, you're not under arrest, you have the right.
No, I mean, I understand all that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, are we gonna eventually go to jail or?
Hell yeah, y'all going to jail, boy. If you gotta ask that question 9 times out of 10, you going to jail.
Well, we're still working on that. We got people at the
Okay.
scene,
He said we still working on that.
but you're free to stop this interview at any time. Okay?
I don't wanna stop it.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
I understand what you're saying.
Right.
I understand all my rights and everything. I just,
okay. Well, let me just read through them here really quick. So, how many people live in the house?
5 total.
And they are.
Rich, me, my wife Angela, my son Bubba, which is Richard Jr., Jeanette, and Patience.
Okay. And Bubba or
Sorry.
Richard Jr. Okay.
I'm so used to calling him Bubba.
Now
sorry.
he's your only natural
Yes.
child. Okay. And the 2 girls are stepdaughters.
Yeah, well, I don't consider them stepdaughters. But yes.
Okay, but biologically they're
Yes.
stepdaughters.
Yes.
Duh.
Sorry.
Okay. Does anybody else live in the house?
Nope.
Okay.
Are the kids going to school anywhere?
The 2 kids are going to school, Patience and Richard Jr. Jeanette was being homeschooled because they kicked her out of school because she had too big of a file on things that she was doing wrong.
So pretty much, they was not letting her back into school because of the neglect and the abuse that the child was receiving in the schools. Oh man, that is damn. That breaks my heart, y'all.
Disciplinary stuff?
She, every time I came home or when I was out on the road, I was a truck driver. You know this, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know this.
Yeah, so go ahead and tell me everything, because I don't know anything.
What happened was most of the time I'd be out on the road, I'd get a phone call. Jeanette's done this at school, or she's been hanging around with the wrong kids, this and that and everything else. And then when I'd come home, it was probably about 7 different occasions. I had to either go pick her up over at her best friend's house because they ditched school. She was in trouble at the school, or they couldn't find her. She was at the mall, hanging around with her friends, ditching, going with a 23-year-old cousin from her best friend to there, and then was going to go to a party. Every time I came home, it was just a different thing that was wrong. Jeanette always called me dad, everything else. I don't mean to make things long, but I know what they're going to find, and I'm telling you right now, I'm the only thing that I'm at fault for is that I should either call the cops or, which I don't know if I'm gonna be held as an accessory because I'm telling you the honest truth. Now, at the hospital, I didn't tell you one thing. I told you everything else, all except for the one thing. I didn't, honest truth, I've never kids.
Okay.
Huh? I never smacked my. Oh.
Ever.
Well, now,
My kids will even tell you that I never, I swear to God, on Jeanette, on anything right
What? Why would you swear on that? I would have smacked the shit out of it. Oh boy, I'm glad I'm not an investigator, y'all.
now. I did not
Law.
ever. If she would have woke up in the hospital and she would have told you who hit her, she would have told you who. And if you would have asked her, has your dad ever laid a hand on her? I've never laid a hand on her.
what would Jeanette have said?
Jeanette would have said that it was her mom. And I'm telling you the honest truth. You can go to the house, you can do your, I watch a lot of the CSI crime, you can spray the stuff. I'll tell you exactly where everything's at, where it was done, everything else. I mean, she didn't
Damn, now he ready to tell on his wife.
let her, she had me put locks on all the doors.
Why?
Okay, even her bedroom door, the garage door, my daughter's door, my son's door was the only one that didn't have a lock on it.
I don't know what to do. I mean, she's my wife. I didn't know what to do. I know I should have called. I know I should have did this and that. We've already been and done through the interview with the what do you call it, the
Children's
yes.
services folks.
And she passed us and everything else. Back then, she didn't have no problem. It was ever since I had my heart attack, she's been on Jeanette a lot, really a lot. I mean, over at the other house, it was just time out, scrubbing the floors, doing this and that, everything else. It was never nothing like this.
What does she do now?
This is the first time I ever seen her take, and just she came running in the room and told me, Rick, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. She's came in the room probably about 5 different times. I've done something wrong. Please, don't get mad at me. Don't do anything. Don't call the cops, anything like that. I want to make sure that I can get it done without having her go to the hospital, without having the cops interviewed, anything like that.
Baby, the cops was the first person I would have called, baby, because what the fuck you mean? Don't call the cops. Hell nah, baby, you getting the cops called on you ASAP. Immediately. What do you, if you got to say that, that means you are guilty of something. So, nah, hell nah. And you ain't called the cops, Richard, that make you just as liable. That make you an accessory, my boy.
Sitting there like, you know, I with my, she does it every time I take my pills and everything else. It's like, I don't know what I'm thinking at the time. I don't know what I'm going to do. Every time I do anything, she's hit me before. I won't hit her back.
It's no wonder Angela became so manipulative, because there was no one to stop her. No one to hold her accountable.
The husband don't even got no backbone. I would have been like, look here, bitch. Nah, I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
Richard, and he claims he didn't know what to do. But that's almost impossible to believe. The very least he could have done was call the police, even if Angela was his wife.
Facts, because you just literally just sat there and admitted to knowing something was terribly wrong, and you did nothing. Doing nothing is just as bad as committing a crime.
This first time, everything did not work out. I mean, Jeanette didn't mind. Jeanette didn't do this and that. I told her, I said, well, then if she ain't gonna listen, then it ain't working. I can tell you a lot of things that she's done. I just don't want to be put as an accessory, because I know I should have tried to do something, but the only thing is tonight she came into the room and asked me, what did I do? What did I do? She's not doing anything. And I said, what the hell do you mean she's not doing anything? She's ice cold. I said,
oh, and man, what? I would have been, boy, I would have been on the phone with 911 letting them listen to this shit. Boy, what? Hell no. Hell no.
And I went over to her. I grabbed a hold of her arms and said, Jeanette, I'm being serious. Jeanette. She did not move. She did not do nothing. I put my hand on her wrist to check her pulse. I couldn't get nothing. I put my hand on her chest. I could feel just a tiny bit of like a heartbeat, just a tiny bit. My wife took her, started holding her, started picking her up, started doing this and that and telling her, come on, Jeanette. She'd go, and that was it.
Oh, no, fucking no. And you telling me that you didn't think to call the cops?
Thinking, okay, maybe something. So I called up my mom.
What kind of belt is it? I mean, what does it look like?
It's a leather belt. Right now it's sitting in the trash can, in the green trash can at home, with a bunch of twigs.
I just don't believe neither one of their stories. They try to come off as victims. I see why they married, but they literally try to come off as victims. She didn't throw her husband under the bus, but he is trying to throw her under the bus. But I think he had parts in it too. Like what?
A bunch of a ruler that she broke in half.
Richard isn't entirely wrong. When officers searched the home, they did find the weapons hidden away in the trash. But just pointing fingers at Angela doesn't make him innocent.
It don't.
Staying silent while a crime unfolds in front of you, especially when it involves your own, makes you complicit. His inaction was part of the abuse, and the detectives will make sure he doesn't escape the consequences of it.
Hell no.
Staying out of this. I mean, I don't want to be an accomplice or anything like that.
You are definitely that, stupid. You are definitely that. The moment that you did not call the cops and let them know what was going on, and still stop her from doing that shit. You let this woman keep doing this. I'm sorry. If my ex would have been doing this to her son, boy, I would have lit my boy. She he not even mine. And I would have stood up for him, and I would have made sure. Nah, ain't no way. It wouldn't be happening with me. I'm gonna tell you that now. It would not be happening with me.
I'm trying to tell you the honest truth, and I mean, I know what I did was wrong because I should have got help and everything else. But like,
No, we part of it, bro.
like I said, she's my wife. I don't know.
Fuck that. Just cause that's your spouse don't mean you supposed to sit there and do shit that you know could possibly get them in jail, and then you gonna be in jail with them. Boy, fuck y'all. Mama. I'm not going to jail for nobody. I'm not. Don't call me to hide shit. No. I'm telling. You know why I'm telling? Cause they got cameras everywhere. They got technology. You leave digital footprints every time you go out and do something. If you go to Kroger and you hop on the Kroger app and you start scanning for shit, that's a digital footprint. If you get gas at the store, Apple Pay, credit card, that is a digital fucking stamp. You FaceTime somebody while you're driving down the fucking road. You are literally given a digital GPS from, like, I don't think y'all understand how big technology is these days. Because if y'all did, y'all still wouldn't be doing this dumb shit. You got 5 kids, 6 kids, and you think them babies ain't gonna say nothing? Come on now.
What to do tonight? She told me that if you take the blame, they'll take it easy on you because your heart and everything else. I showed you this, I have heart problem. I have to take pills and everything else.
Yeah, you about to have more problems in a second. Hey, one thing about karma is that do not play. When you think you getting away with some shit, you really not. You really not. You really not.
She's like, well, they'll send you somewhere to where you're taking good care of everything else. They're not going to throw you in maximum.
And if my wife would have told me that, I would have been like, what you mean? Nah, we ain't doing that.
Security and, everything.
And see, and what is crazy is they didn't already have conversations about this shit. This is what's baffling to me.
But all over it. She threw away, my daughter didn't draw, but you know how you buy those big books at Walmart with the where you can buy the markers with it and color the insides of it. Yeah. She bought it for the kids. Jeanette never had nothing. The only thing she had was probably about a bag full of clothes. That was it. That was it. Honest truth. Anytime she bled it or dirtied it, her mom would tell her, "Okay, fine. I'm sticking it in the washer. If it comes out like this again, it's going in the trash." She jerked her so bad. Backward.
You watch CSI and a lot of that stuff. And, like Detective Finley said, the medical examiner is going to do a real thorough examination.
A real thorough.
And if there is evidence of any kind of, obviously they'll see that.
I'll give you DNA. I'll give you anything.
Okay.
I don't care about that. I'll give you blood tests. I don't mind. I've been shot up with needles.
The DNA was another question I was going to ask, but
I'm not refusing nothing.
Okay.
I already told you this when I signed up.
Along with that, is there going to be any evidence at all of any kind of contact?
I've never ever done that.
Okay, just one more question I have.
If she's telling you a different thing about me being called she called me a disgusting because she thought I saw her. Right. That's it. Just seeing her.
Okay.
That's it. I've never ever touched her in that way. I swear.
But why would she know that you saw her? What was you doing for her to see? When my daughter is in the bathroom, I tell her to lock the doors. Anytime she has the door closed, guess what we're doing? Ding, 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 tut. Baby girl. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't understand that shit.
What do you think should happen to you?
Go to jail?
I don't know. I mean, I should.
Be honest. What do you think?
Honest truth. half the time I was on the pills. I mean, I know
What that got to do with this baby?
when I should have called the cops, when I wasn't, everything else.
Y'all keep saying that, but y'all still ain't doing the shit.
When I wasn't in the room and everything else.
You called your mom.
But
You
I called my mom
several days ago, a week ago.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
So, what do you think should happen to you? An honest answer.
Honest answer, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I go to jail, I deserve it. My daughter died.
Right.
Okay? I go to jail, I deserve it. But I did not do anything else like that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm willing to do everything.
Right. We think you're pretty honest with you.
I mean, I'm being honest. I told you, if I wind up being accomplice,
I hate pieces of shit like this.
I wind up being
I really
accomplice,
do.
but I didn't do the damage.
Right.
Okay? I did the damage of not calling.
Right.
That's the damage I did.
That's damage, stupid.
Was not calling. I mean, I picked her up tonight. She had on her. She turned blue after I picked her up and put her down. The lady from the 911 said, grab her by the back of the neck. She was on the chair. I picked her up, put her on the flat ground.
With Richard's confessions laid bare, the detectives finally have the pieces they need. They could use this evidence against Angela and start to bring the full weight of justice down, finally putting this nightmare to rest.
I did not split her lip.
See,
From my-
you minimize all the shit. I'm tired of it.
But
Exactly.
I split her lip like that though.
See, that's the thing. You're not telling the whole truth, and that's your problem. Is no one's ever gonna believe a thing you say because you tell half the truth.
That part.
You minimize everything. And
That
you say,
part.
well, that's the definition of minimizing right there. And that's your problem. Because I don't have to live with it. You have to live with that.
Hello. He gonna go home and sleep like a king.
So if you want to be a liar and lie about it all the time and minimize it, and it wasn't me, I'm the victim, go ahead.
I'm not the victim. My daughter was the
No,
victim.
you're not the victim. So
I'm glad you know this shit now.
stop that attitude. That's the attitude you have.
Why is she looking so stupid and lost? Like, what?
But I'm not the victim.
No, you have a victim attitude. That it wasn't me. I barely touched her. I only at
I'm
first it
gonna
was
say I barely touched her.
3 times. You said 3 times.
Exactly.
Remember that?
Exactly.
Yes, I do remember that.
What's that? Is that the truth?
I shouldn't have did what I did. I told you that though. I
Well,
told
what did you do?
that.
See, you won't even say.
I didn't kill her.
You
I
did.
did not kill my daughter. No, I didn't kill my daughter. I didn't get her help when I should have though.
You didn't kill her. Who killed her?
God,
Exactly. Who killed her? Who the killed her? Why are you sitting in an interrogation room for this? If you didn't do it.
I didn't kill her.
You could have killed her. By not getting her help, it's killing her.
That part.
That's your responsibility. You're the adult. She's your child.
That part.
Only my child.
She's your child.
She has Rick too as an adult, as a parent.
That statement right there is why this child is in this predicament. And hopefully she is with God and don't have to suffer no more. Because when it comes to the lottery of parents, she got the crappiest fucking draw that you could get.
So Rick's just as responsible as you? Is that what
I'm
you're saying?
saying, why didn't he call 911 earlier?
He's saying he was scared of you. That's why.
He was scared of me?
Yeah.
Why would he be scared of me?
I'd be scared of you if what I saw you did to your daughter.
Yeah, because I'm like, shit, if you could do this to your daughter, ain't no telling what you do to me. But me personally, I'm the type of mother, big Aries energy, big alpha energy. I don't get no fucks. I'm, what? Gone. Leave your stupid ass there.
Is that why you didn't sleep in the living room with you? Was he scared of you?
No. Oh, goodness, no. Goodness, no. That's not why. I didn't scare him. I didn't scare any of my kids. It might have been thinking stuff. Oh, heck yeah, that'd be scary.
Yeah.
You're right, yes. I'm not disagreeing with that.
You never use pliers on your daughter.
Pliers? Why would I use pliers? Pliers for what?
Why would your son say you use pliers?
Pliers? I never use pliers on any of my children. Why would I use pliers? What do you want me to say that
If you did use pliers on your kids, I hope you rot in hell. I really do.
I did? Because I didn't.
You didn't what?
I didn't ask for help.
Well, we know that.
Obviously.
But it's not about you.
It's about my daughter. And what happened to my daughter. Yes, I understand that.
I don't think you do. I really don't. I don't think you do. I don't think you do. I don't think she has an ounce of sorriness in her body. I feel like she's sorry that she got caught. That's about it. That's about it.
I'm sorry. I know it doesn't make a difference. See, it doesn't. And you're right, it doesn't. You know why it doesn't?
What?
Because it can't bring her back.
Should never been able to have to bring her back in the first place.
That's right.
I know. I'm going right where you're going. I understand that.
Well, I hope someday you decide to take responsibility for your actions.
Fortunately, that day came sooner than these detectives expected. Angela Darlene McAnulty and her husband, Richard Anthony McAnulty, were arrested and charged with aggravated murder. In 2011, she pleaded guilty. A Lane County Circuit Court jury sentenced her to death following the penalty phase. But the story didn't end there. In 2020, amid broader legal changes to Oregon's capital sentencing laws, her death sentence was overturned. She was resentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Yeah, make her live with that shit. Let her eat at her every fucking day.
Richard
Death is such an easy way out.
McAnulty also pleaded guilty in 2011 to murder by abuse. Unlike Angela, he received life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years, the mandatory minimum under Oregon law for that conviction. He did
25
not appeal.
years.
Today, both remain incarcerated in Oregon State Prison, a final chapter in a case that exposed years of unimaginable cruelty behind closed doors, and a horror that no soul should endure.
Facts. Shit, 10 years? 25 years? Shit. Damn, he already been in there for 15.
Thank you for watching.
He got 10 more years and he got a chance. That's crazy.
Today's video. Whether you're new here or...
Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my supporters. I love you. This was simply heartbreaking. No words. No fucking words. But that's it, baby. We out.